Oh, welcome back, y'all. Today's story is about the Bottoms peeping Tom and this Inglewood peeping Tom and how they were unalived.
Brought it to you first, that make it exclusive. This for members only, you're probably not included. First watch finest, I only hang with shooters. If I pop out with this cannon, then we gon' make a movie. Yeah. I come through a gang on them and bang on them. Hanging out the window and put that flame on them. Anybody get these bullets ain't got names on them. Would you like to subscribe, then hit the play button? Yeah.
Yo. West. And we are back, baby. It is First Watch Finest. Shout out my subscribers, everybody rocking with they boy. Do me a favor though. It's your first time coming across the content. You're rocking what you're hearing. Drop a like, a comment, a share, a subscribe here. You heard me? Because all my stories is true. And over here, we don't Jersey. And man, yes. This story today is about some people who was in the wrong field. You know, I don't know what they, chose to do as a profession and all that, but it wasn't the right thing. All right. This first one is about a peeping Tom back in about late 80s, mid 80s. He was in the Bottoms around the 80s. All right, mid 80s. It was a Bottoms peeping Tom, man, and his name spread kind of fast. So the first time, apparently he used to look for ladies, like, maybe showering or in their rooms, or couples in their rooms, maybe trying to catch them in the act type of things. But his name spread kind of fast, man. He peeped in a lady's window, and the lady seen him, but he disappeared. So it was like one of those, like he probably, you don't know how long he was staring, but he was staring, and when she kind of maybe felt something or realized it, she looked and she kind of seen him, but disappeared. So in her mind, she already kind of like felt something. She went to tell, like a few homies and shit like that, because she knew some homies out there what she had seen. So, a few of the homies heard about that. But then like the very next night, he had got caught. Well, not caught. Apparently somebody seen another peeping Tom looking in their room. And it was a couple that was kind of like in the mix of doing some things. You get what I'm saying? And apparently he was sitting there in the window watching them do it. But I guess maybe when they felt it or looked up and seen something, he disappeared again. So his name started spreading quick, right? He did it again at another person's house in like the front yard type area. Like was standing somewhere looking through their window in the front yard, and they disappeared. And then that person called the police, right? So the police heard about the peeping Tom. I guess they told him about, the previous stuff that he's been doing in the area. So this is about 3-4 days in. This on the fifth day, right? Fifth or sixth day. Wasn't no more than the fifth or sixth day. This dude must have been bold, because he walked up to one of the homies' room windows, and he was peeking in there, trying to see what was going on in the room. The homie and his girl was in there. They wasn't doing nothing, but the homie and his girl was in there. He walked up and stuck his head in between the little peak of the window, and the homie was waiting right there with a .357. Blew his head off. Unalived, gone. Right in the back of his house. The crazy thing about it is when the police got there, it wasn't no big fuss or, what happened. It was kind of a clean up the mess, get him out of here type of situation. They already knew who it was when the story was told. His name was hot in the bottoms. He kept going. Apparently, the dude had a problem. But he peeked his head in the wrong window because he lost his dome for that one peek. I mean, for that peek right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lost his dome. This is a true story about a dude in the bottom, people time in the bottoms, who nobody really even knew. Don't even know if he lived there. You know what I mean? If he just walked over there just to do his peeking. Nobody really knew. And, you know, when it came out who he was, nobody really knew who the fuck the motherfucker was like that. So, we don't know where the fuck came from, but it was a people time in the bottom that lost his head around 85, dog. True, factual story. Police cleaned it up like it was nothing, got him out of there. Nobody cared, nothing. It was a wrap. True story, dog. True story. You know what I mean? And then what's crazy is, okay, in my generation, when I was living by Darby Park. Darby Park is like on 90th, Crenshaw area, Arborvita, that area. There's an apartment building that's right there in front of Darby Park called the Holly Park Knolls, right? I stayed in Holly Park Knolls like through the 90s to like 2000, you know what I'm saying? I used to go to ball at Darby Park all the time. We used to always go up there hooping, hanging out. Darby Park was just a spot. We was always up there, you know what I'm saying? Outside courts, inside courts, baseball fields, pool area, benches. We was at Darby Park. Gym, we was at Darby Park. Nobody couldn't come through Darby Park without us knowing who they was. How much we was up there. We knew everybody come through Darby Park, you know what I mean? Balled everybody up come through that thing too, just so you know. But anyways, around like 98, 97, 90, I think like 98, you know what I mean? There was a person that was in that area that used to sit around in bushes or would be in his car or her car, wherever the fuck it was, right? Now, the motherfucker would have some covered over his face or her face and some over his head, kind of like the Muslim kind of thing over the head, and some over his face or her face, wherever it was. I don't know. Because nobody ever really knew what the fuck it was. But he used to approach like kids, like, you know, teenagers our age. It was always like teenagers around like high school type of people that the person would approach. And he used to be sitting in the bushes at like towards the evening time. And he would be asking, like, he'd try to ask somebody that's walking by their cells if he can do something to them. I ain't gonna say what it was, nasty anyway, right? He will be asking people if she can, or he can, whatever it was, if they can do something to that person, you know what I'm saying, to that man. And now, we didn't figure this out till one day we was at the park balling, and one of the homies came up there, you know what I'm saying, my nigga Jamal, he like, man, some weird motherfucker just asked me if they can whoop-de-whoop me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they can whoop my whoop. You get what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. He was asking everybody if he can do something to him. All men. You get what I'm saying? You know where I'm going? So, Jamal said it at the park. He's like, man, I just got asked by, you know what I'm saying, some person in the bush, whoop-de-whoop, if I can whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, huh? Because we was going up there for the night balling. We balling on Fridays. We go up there. We used to gyms to be open at nights for like a little league we had. When we was in there, he was telling us about it. And then when he said that, another person, one of the other homies was like, dog, it was a motherfucker that did that to me, but he was sitting in his car over there, right there outside the park area. So whatever it was, it quickly kind of like spread amongst us that somebody was out there being foul. Somebody was kind of, you know what I mean, shady. Well, not kind of shady. Somebody was shady. I would say like maybe 3-4 days later, I'm walking home from the gym by myself, dribbling the ball. It's a motherfucker in the bushes right here and said, psst, hey, can I whoop-de-whoop you? Can I whoop your whoop? I looked at that motherfucker and said, oh, hell no. I just started speeding up and walking and dribbling my ball faster and just bailed off like, oh, hell no. Because I don't know if the motherfucker got a weapon. I ain't finna just attack him. I don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, going on. So I bailed off, go in the building. I shit you not, dog. 2-3 days after that situation, a person in that same description car was found with their head blew off right around the corner from where we lived. So apparently the motherfucker asked somebody if he can do something to him. The person said, yeah, got in the car with him and then murked him. Now, for the person to stay around there for that long, for like, more than a week and doing the same kind of thing, I felt like he might have been successful somewhere. Because what made you go right there and keep going in this area and hit me? Who the fuck did that let him do that? You know what I mean? Like, somebody agreed to what he was asking. That's what I feel like. So somebody was foul. Because why was he staying there and keep trying? Like, I feel like some gave him a reason to stay there. But anyways, the people who started to find out was like the G homies in the area, like, IF niggas and, a few other motherfuckers who, like knew the nigga was, like being foul over there. A few older motherfuckers had found out. So I don't know really what and how and who was the one that got him, but whoever got him never got caught. And I don't know if it was a setup or somebody did it and murked him because he didn't want him to tell. I don't know how that went, but that dude head got blown off in that same car. He's running around asking people to do what he do to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy situation. And two different generations of the same, basically, the other person didn't really say nothing, but this person was saying stuff and trying to do things, which made it more of a pervert, more of a peeping time, more of a pervert, you know what I'm saying? But he used to peep in the bushes or sit in his car and peep and wait to see people and ask them, foul shit. So to me, it's all the goddamn the same, you know what I'm saying? But they both took an unaliving that, you would say that, man, they deserve it. It is what it is. You know what the consequences are of what you're doing, right? So, hey, be careful out there. It's probably way more weirder people out there now because there's so much more free people doing freer stuff. And I don't know, it might not even be a pervert thing no more. I don't know. The world is changing, but keep your eyes peeled, stay aware. Stay away from the weird stuff, man. You know what I mean? It's people in this world that's just lost and sick, dog. And it's never really a good ending to that kind of stuff either. It's not a good ending. You know what I mean? You either go one way or you go the other. And it's just my opinion. But crazy, true stories. You know what I'm saying? True stories from Inglewood and the Bottoms that really happened. And that's every time I hear about that's both times I've heard about pervert stuff going on and some bad happened to both of them. So that tells you right there, right? Stay your ass out the way. Salute to everybody rocking with their boy, man. Just had to give y'all that story because, weird stuff going on, man. You know what I mean? And people just need to be aware. Just be aware. There's weird stuff and weird people out here, man. Stay out the way. Stay focused. Get your money. You heard me? First Watch Finest Bumpy Bars. In my way out now. Go check out my verse I did on the On Beat battle. I just dropped it on the channel yesterday. Check out my verse I did on the On Beat battle. Smoke this food, but it is what it is. Salute to everybody rocking with their boy. First Watch Finest Bumpy Bars. You heard me? And over here, we don't judge.
Man, I'm here still doing it, did it and done it. Whole world Trump red, I'm chasing the blue honey. We poor, no fun. These birds is not stunning. Better act like a nigga. Don't look, just start running. My name in your mouth, I'm a socket, nigga. Don't act like you got it, I'll pop it, nigga. I be chillin', but I leave a nigga colder than me. And at the same time, never know not to freeze. Better watch what you say, cause I'll make sure you eat that. 2, 2, 3, make your front seat lean back. Ain't gotta ask about me, niggas know how I get down. Hopping out on niggas, real handy with straight pants. My niggas don't leave until somebody face down. Hella confident, that's your homie gon' stay down. It's at random when I spit flame. Preacher said he shouldn't have died, then he shouldn't have banged. I ain't got no intentions of making it back. I put the pedal to the metal to my engine brack. Nigga, my G-Ride is an old school. And then I come through tripping with them old tools. I give a fuck, young niggas and them old fools. Anybody can get it when I come through. Get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. Get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. Swing gon' slide, they don't want me to play.
Oh man, it's your boy New Jersey Turk, man, New Jerusalem, man. Make sure y'all tune in to First Watch Finest, man. You heard it here first, man. Jersey.